35, it's 1st and 10.
Delta.
On play action, it's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To run it down, get your money up. I can run it down. I'm all of us. All my people now. I'm what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get to the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my sun it down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe when I ride, put money down. I'm letting it all.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Where's the line? Where's that?
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup.
So you come back down here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to ground. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Inches.
Hey, 15. Eye on these two. 180. Hey, 43, 15.
Gray is the motion man here. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. And the Chiefs have a first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Forced out wide, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Hey, 43.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. Hey, Ram. Set.
First carry here for Brian Hampton. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. You're out. You're out. What is it?
On play action. Now Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. And McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Set.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Ryan Cook, the safety, there to record the sack. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This brought him out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Hey, 57. Yellow.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's on his tight end. There's Ertz. And nice work there after the catch. He was a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on 10.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll push forward for about a yard. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It is 3rd and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Home to trips right.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hampton trying to work inside. Finding space at the 15. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Chargers.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Set. Hey, easy. We'll go. 380. Home to trips right. Set.
Hampton. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
One down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. That is George Karlaftis. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
380. Get out. Ready.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get this. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second and inches.
Yellow.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Caught wide on the RPO. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 60 yards.
Big play for KC.
Down, Kansas
that
City.
gains an even 60 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. Gray is the motion man here. 3rd and goal. Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
Gain of 14 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And now go down as an incompletion. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 3rd down and 3. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Herbert
line.
to the air again. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, LA.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Kappa. Hey, Kappa.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, LA. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Sent the screen out wide. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll try this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run with Pacheco. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
To the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Room to run past midfield. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 36 yards.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 5. They go play action with Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, KC.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
To throw is Mahomes. Rolling right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is third and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Hey, 57, 57.
Gray is the motion man here. On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? If you're able to do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crowd right. Hey, watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play. Baylor Tiger.
On first down, Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. Down the sideline. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chargers.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
His kick is good. Makes the score. Chiefs 31, Chargers 21.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll take this to about the 28. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Coming with all
2nd and 7.
Yellow.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need 5.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Easy.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Yellow, yellow! That's a line!
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Mahomes to the left side in the hands of Rice. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go.
Attack, attack!
Gray is the motion man here. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Mahomes back. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Chiefs 38, Chargers 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
300. Ready? 300.
No play fake. Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Herbert to throw on second down. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
That halfway good for 22. And the Chargers have the first down.
43-yard line.
Let's go. Hey. 21. Hey, Kappa.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, ram. Ready?
Herbert now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive cover.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
380. Baylor tight. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And he's going to have the Chargers first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Wide 80. Let's go. Hey, go Lion. Motion.
Now Herbert again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Lion. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete. A
like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A huge run from Pacheco. That gains an even 60 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Chargers 21. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of one.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Go.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Delta, stop.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's across midfield, and they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First down.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
13-yard line.
Get wide. 380.
On play action, it's Herbert. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
5-9.
Now Herbert, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on two more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
29.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. 380. Baylor tight.
Herbert now on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner rush. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
2 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Kicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 36.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and And they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. A little late. It's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
The Chargers take over first.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Five nine. Crowd right.
Here we go. One final play. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.